everyone. Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. There, we got it. Nadine. Hi, Melissa. Indu PG. I'm doing well. What about you? I am very well, thank you very much. Shazin. Yes, I bet it is and has been bad as of late too. Me? Late? Never. We had a guy in class and he walks into the classroom late and he says, "Oh, I see you started a little earlier this morning." Liam. Hi, Chris. Yeah, I need to write a song, Saved by Chris, and Saved by Deborah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? I'm doing just fine, thank you. Great seeing you, Michael. Thank you, Ren. How are the big cats doing, Molly? They are absolutely great. You know, this is one species of animal that is always great. You just give them what they need and it's amazing. They are the easiest animals to take care of. You know, I don't want to always say that because I'm worried people will just go and get tigers. But it's the truth. You know, my channel is about the truth, how things are. I don't like to come here and paint things different colors and tell you things that's not, but those tigers are so easy. Hi, Odessa. Hi, Michael. Indu PG. Hi. Shall I sing? Yeah, you can sing because I will be, or if I sing, you can sell the earbuds. We always had a joke, if your singing is really bad, then you say, "I'll sing and you sell earbuds." Hello from Sweden. Give it up for single R. Chris. Glad things are going better, Mike. Hi, Shazin. Beautiful day. I think it's been a beautiful day all over the world today. Yeah, it's nice and open. There was a little bit of mist this morning. Yesterday we had a lot of mist. I didn't drive. I've got this rule. Guys, I cancel something very easily. If I have to go somewhere and there's mist and I have to drive in the mist, I don't go. That's it. I just phone them and tell them, listen, there's mist. We're not going to be able to see each other. And then on the radio, a huge accident. A truck full of coal came barging through a lot of other cars and stuff. Every single time that we have mist. You see, that's the thing of Africa. You will get something or sometime, and then you'll get it all of a sudden. And then people think they can just go ahead. That's the one you have to watch out in Africa. Huge pile up on the highways. Nobody's going to work. Everybody's got an insurance claim. And some people die. They could have stayed at home, slept in, and had a great day at the house and explained to their boss, listen boss, here's the photos. Remember, we all have cameras now. Here's the photos and here's the footage of the accident on the highway. This is why I stayed at home. And can I have an increase on that, please? Because I'm so smart to rather stay at home. Yeah. I gotta run now. Ren, are you going? We'll catch the replay later. Alright, Ren. See you later. Whoops. Don't not us. Hi Shazan. I'm back, Chrissy Sims. Yeah, big hugs to you, Michael. Thank you very much. Many thanks to you and Jack for birthday wishes yesterday. Oh yeah, Beverly Pilat. You donated to me as well. Thank you very much. Guys, I have a list. But Beverly is on that list. Thank you very much. And Chris is on that list. Thank you, Chris. Jeez, I just told someone today, you know what? I've got people who save me. I ran into him. I went to fetch chickens for the boys, and I ran into Jean. That's the guy who's got Sissy, the tiger. And we started talking and so on. And the only thing I could tell him, he's telling me what he's doing now and trying this and trying that. And guys, everybody's battling to make money here in South Africa. I'll tell you why. But as we're talking, no, sorry, I've got people bailing me out. That's it. I cannot. What am I gonna say? Oh, I'm working hard, I'm making money. No, I'm telling them the truth. I've got people bailing me out, helping me survive, and I think that's a great thing to say. I used to think, you know, we have to let our head hang in shame. And then one day I started making money by selling things to people for more expensive than I bought it, and I started hanging my head in shame. I couldn't do that one. I can't take something that's $1 and sell it for, I can sell it for $2 maybe, but in South Africa you have to sell it for $10. Otherwise you're not going to make it, and I can't do it. That's why I stopped doing business. I just can't do it. I was walking and I could look no one in the eye. And now I can. But I'm full of stuff, guys. I'm full of difficult emotions and things that needs to be happy. I'm not gonna just do things. No. Hi from England. Paula H. Jenstown TV, Jen Sky, hi Bill, and everyone. Roblox, I saw you watch that little video where Diego was little today. Yeah, the other day, 8 years ago. Yeah, little Diego, he was so cute, he still is. And I want to be on the camera. Yeah, let's go down, guys. I just quickly drove out to our spare shop because the big tamale, look, now I'm improving it. That's it. It works. It makes power. There it is. And the little motor that was tilting it, it was too slow. It was taking too long to do the tilt. If there's a storm coming up, that thing must tilt, because you have to get it horizontal. And I checked out the motor and I saw, wow, this is an amazing motor. My brother brought it here about 25 years ago. But it's an industrial motor. It's not from a car or something. And it turns, I think it's a 50 revolutions per minute. So it takes more than a second to turn once. But it's powerful. And I could use that for turning that whole big tamale. And then I thought, I'm just going to buy a wiper motor for a car. I bought it Lucas, and I'm going to install that. So I just came back now. I quickly drove out twice, and the first time I came back and I put it in and I see, oh, it's not going to fit. Quickly into the car, back again. Now it fits. I got another one. So this afternoon I will install it. And it's getting nice now. I can work at night again. It's not that cold. It's not winter, like winter anymore. So that helps me a lot. So there's a few questions people had that they wanted me to answer. Hey, Enzo. Oh, he is amazing. Enzo, hey, bad boy. I'm going to feed you now. Hello from Brazil. I wish I could help, but I'm going through bad times right now. But I hope it gets better with time. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, you know, if you say that, it means something. Because there's people who are sitting and waiting for us to just collapse. Now, they will never say something like that. Or if they lie, they will. But that's the truth. So by just sending a nice message already helps. Let's see. Nadine, we could fight over him. I don't know over who. My English is bad. No, your English is good. My French is bad. Oh, my French is terrible. I remember when I was only Afrikaans. And I was little. And I was sitting in a tree, playing in a tree. And I started talking English to myself. And I thought, oh, wait a minute. I'm starting to get this English thing right now. I'm able to speak it. I speak it very deliciously. And guys, then it just goes better and better and better. And then I did it with the French. And now I catch myself talking French to myself. And my French are improving. So that's how you have to check it out. You know, that's how you have to do it. You have to talk to yourself. So we went and got some chicken. This is almost full. And yeah, this is the boys' food. I'm going to pick this one up, but I'm not going to give them that much. I'm just quickly going in here because they don't eat that much anymore. Sure, I'm going to offload them here already because I'm not going to carry this much. Guys, just bear with me for a second. Let me just put them back because I am starting to give Shorty training in mathematics, and I have had some success with that. He is understanding mathematics already, and I'm letting him count. You know, he never had the opportunity. Now, in the old days, when our regional government was calling the shots, you know, they were there for the people to improve them. That was a very, very big thing for them. You will go to school. You will learn to write. You will learn to read. And there was nobody that got away with it. If you're white, if you're black, if you're Indian, doesn't matter. You had to go to school. And they built schools for everyone. But now Shorty was somewhere on a farm. And on that farm, they didn't teach him anything. Now he works and he gets his pay, and he has to ask his wife to check how much money he's been paid. You know, it's not nice. So I'm starting to teach him now exactly how to count, how to divide, and I do it there by my window at the zinc where he prepares the chicken. Those windows that we have there, those little glass, and there are 10 of them in a row, and you know, so I can tell him, okay, but what is 5 times 4? And then he can count them and he can work it out for himself. And he's getting it right. He is able to count already. So, but then he didn't show up for work because I couldn't pay him, because he wants his money every afternoon. So he didn't show up. So he missed a few lessons. But I'll continue his lessons pretty soon. Oh, the big boy's fine. Yeah, look at him. Hey, yeah, you are making a noise. Diego! He turns around as soon as I hear that landing. Enzo! Are you guys not hungry right now? So I quickly this morning decided, the guy told me on the 22nd, the chickens will be about 1 kilogram a chicken. That, let's just say 2 pounds a chicken. And that's still small, but it's okay. It's okay. We can do it. If I have those chickens, if I do not have anything else, it is fine. Look there, the boys doesn't come to eat. They eat very slow. Elle mange très lentement. If I have to say it in French now. But yeah, they will be back here now to come and eat, grace us with their presence. The boys don't let anything go to waste. Yeah, we all need help sometimes. It's now my turn, unfortunately. I was doing well for many years and I helped a lot of people. And just slowly and slowly it started. The economy just, I can see it's YouTube's views that's down. I think when TikTok took over, they took so many people. You know, guys, the day I started making my first TikTok video, I was doing 20 million views on YouTube. The next day, the next month, 1 million. How does that work? Are you supposed to lose 19 million views just because now you're on TikTok? I don't know. Maybe it's punishment. Maybe it's just everybody started looking at TikTok and avoided YouTube. But they're not going to be able to replace YouTube. YouTube is a very good platform. Yeah. But I had a lot of questions around this. Denise Maddox. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, Denise. She is the niece of this zoo house. I love how much you care about all your animals. You have a zoo, Michael. Yeah, Molly. It's my curse, unfortunately. Michael, you are truly one of our kind. God bless you and your pets. Oh, thank you so much, Catherine. Yeah, I love them too much. You know, it's very seldom that I would wake up in the morning. By the time I'm coming down the stairs, tears are running out my eyes. That is how much I love them. When I see them and Inky is there and everyone is here, it is remarkable. I love it so much. Let me just get the ducks food quickly. We can feed the ducks. It's a very emotional thing, especially with Trappies here. You know, I've been saying goodbye to him now for 2 years. And it's just getting better. I don't think we're gonna ever lose him. Hey, what are you guys doing? This is the food for the ducks. Let's go feed them. But yeah, yesterday I had a very busy day. I had to go and buy. I was gonna go pick up the chicken, but the mist was too much. And I don't drive in that mist. And I thought, okay, let's go buy all the rest of the food. Guys, you have to stop at least 10 places to buy the food. It takes the whole day. Driving, getting to the mall, going in, finding everything, coming out, packing it, coming back home, offload, go again for all the other things. And you drive and you drive. At the end of the night, you are so tired. And I had to go get Cokes because I run on Cokes. And I need that Coke. You know, when we grew up, the TV told us that we should take in lots of sugar. I still remember the ad. Like, sugar is the thing for heaps of energy. That's what they sang on it. And we were, yeah, like before you ran a race or something, you would take 2 spoons of sugar in your mouth and you will run a race. And it changed completely. Hey, come on you guys, now I'm not going to feed you here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get my ducks in a row. What have you guys got here on your faces? They are so cute if I want to. Look at these lot. Whoa, you guys. No, wait, someone else going to get it if you do it this way. Let me throw it out there. I'm going to just. I just want to pluck that from them. These, you guys are. I got that out of him. Where's that other one? Come on, Pinky. Or shall I say Peter? He's the one who bites me every time. But yeah, I got a lot of questions. People telling me, why don't you sell some of your cars? Why don't you sell your helicopters? All about selling. They just want me to sell stuff so that I can, I don't know what I'm going to do with that little money I'm going to get. Because if you sell something in South Africa, you get just about bugger all for it. You get very little money because they are used to people being in trouble and they have done it before. They know how to push you until they give you the very least amount of money, and next week you drive past the place and that same car has been sold for 3 times what they bought it from you. So my first ride that I see here now is this Lumina SS Bakkie. We call it a Bakkie. In Afrikaans it's a truck. It's nice and big. I can load it full of chicken and bring it to the zoo house. It's got a function. I can't load chicken in the car or in my BMW or in the Porsche. That's not gonna work. So this car, main feature is buying big stuff and fetching chicken for the animals, because guys, it's not only the tigers that eat this chicken. It's the cats as well. There's a lot of things. Look at the big tamale over there, still making power. So this is something I have to have. If I take this to a company that buys cars, they will probably offer me 150,000 rand for it. Guys, that 150,000 rand is nothing. Or I can keep this and I can go and fetch the chicken for the boys for the next 10 years with this. But that 150,000 rand, 2 months, and there will be nothing left of it. So if I sell this, I can just close my doors, phone someone to come and fetch all the animals, go and sit in a little corner and be done. But they will still push me. Sell one. Well, I want to tell you what I use them for. This bakkie today brought 200 kilograms of chicken for the tigers and the cats. Then I have another one. Let's take a walk there. These things I want to sell. I'm not going to fly them. If something's going to happen, and I think it's going to happen, I've got a hunch, you know, if there is no more parts for a specific helicopter, these helicopters are type helicopters. You can still buy anything from them, for them, and they are commercial machines. These are not just machines that homemade machines. But if a company starts battling to supply parts, it's just a court decision. And if they've got a year waiting list for a part or 2 years waiting list for parts, it could be recategorized, and then I am allowed to work on them myself. And I'm not sure if that's going to happen. It will lose value, but for me, I will be able to use it. Come. I will be able to finish them up and use them. They will not be white elephants anymore then. They will be proper, decent helicopters. And of course, we don't know if sanctions are going to hit us again. We've had many sanctions, guys. Kate Holland! I remember today I was listening to the radio and there's a ad on about Renault. And they say, yeah, bring your old Renault and come and buy a new one. And then I remember, yeah, my dad bought a Renault in 1985. A red Renault 9. Beautiful car. And it wasn't long and there were sanctions against us. No one is getting parts for Renault. And those Renaults had to be ran on parts that we made. So that's how it was here in South Africa. They sell something to you and then there's no more parts because we are sanctioning you for this or for that. And then we had to make a plan. So we got that quite a lot. But yeah, my next car is this one. Now guys, I had this, I think I worked it out yesterday, 17 years I've had this car. This car can still go through as a new one. It is in very good condition, inside, outside, mechanically, everything. It is brilliant. And I'd say easily this is one of the best cars in the world, the Chevy SS. And it's got a 6-liter motor. This is basically the same as my truck, just this is the car. Now what do I do with this one? Whenever I have an animal that needs to be transported, to the vet, go and fetch her from the vet, getting a new animal in a cage, a monkey, that's where we load that animal. Now guys, this is a big car. Look at the size. Look at the size of this. I can squeeze a huge cage in here full of monkeys and transport them. The boot on this car, I want to show you. And this is why I bought this car. I remember when the billionaires from Texas came to visit me. Look at this boot. This thing is huge. It is huge. You cannot reach inside. Look at that. That's reaching fully in there. It's a huge boot. So this is where what I use whenever I have to go buy those packets of cat food, the trays of cat food, all of that cat food and stuff. I put it in here. It's out of the rain. We can use this car. It's perfectly usable. It's reliable. It's paid for. How can I sell this? I cannot sell this car. If I have to sell this car, what will I do if I have 4 people to drive around? If my mom needs to go to town with us, where's she gonna sit in the others? In the truck? She should probably sit behind us on the on the back side. No. That is what I use this car for, because it bothers a lot of people that I've got a lot of cars. Guys, I don't have a lot of cars just because. This collection of cars is necessary for the zoo house. Now we get to the Porsche. Now it becomes more personal. The Porsche is my car. There goes the sun, that I've had for 27 years. It's a piece of me. It was something that I had way before this channel started, and I think I'll have it way after this channel stops. And you all know the Porsche. It's now in brilliant condition. It's like an everyday use car. I use it. If I quickly need to go to the shops or something, I quickly take this and I go buy whatever I need. But this is more the classic that I brought with into this atmosphere. That is why I'm not going to just sell this. And because it's modified, they don't want to give you your money. South Africa, guys, they'll offer me 200,000 rand for this car. And it's worth more than 1 million. And it's maybe worth 2 million. But they will offer me 200,000 rand. And if you are desperate, you'll take it. And you will lose. I'll rather just die. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I'll rather just die before I let that happen. Because you're selling your soul. This car is part of my soul. How can I do that to myself? I could rather become a drug addict or an alcoholic. But I don't want to steal from myself and sell it for next to nothing. That is, remember, you can take it like this. There's 2 people inside of you. You and another person who don't have access. He's just there for the ride along. He tastes the food. He sees the cars. He rides within the cars. But he's not making any sounds. And if you just sell this, that guy, the other part of you will be heartbroken. He will start to hate you if you do that too many times? And he would leave. And eventually you're on your own. A soul on his own. Not even his friend soul wants to stick around with him. That's how bad it gets. Now that's the kind of thing that will happen if I had to sell this. I will be so devastated that there's no recovering from it. There is just no recovering from it. And then this one. This is the BMW i8. I bought this just before COVID. I've paid it up to date. It's paid up to date. I've still got about 15, 16, maybe 17 payments left on it. It's blood money that I pay for that. I really, really reach to do that. They were the only company ever in the last few years that actually gave me this car to pay it off. Now guys, I go to the bank, I waste my time. Those guys don't want me there. They don't want to help me. They do not. I'm just not their cup of tea. Doesn't matter what I show them. I'm not allowed to be helped by a bank. And these guys, BMW Finance, I showed them my PayPal papers where I get my money, and they said, we'll accept it. We will sell you this car. And I couldn't believe it. I had to take it. It was like the last time ever I will buy a car of this type. And I'm very happy with it. And I'm very happy with their service. And it's locked now. But the fact that they were willing to give it to me is so amazing. And guess what? I can have 1 tank of fuel in this for the year. And I would drive it a lot. And I will simply charge it from, let me show you. If I don't have fuel, I can simply just take this, I plug it in, and it starts charging. And I can use it. And I charge it from the solar. So it's costing me $0 to drive. Yes, I have to pay it. I bought it. I committed. I committed when everything was still perfectly fine. If COVID had started, I don't think I would have bought it. But I did buy it. So I am happy that I did. And then, let me just see, I don't think I can take it out now. No. It was fully charged. I was just showing you now. But yeah, this is the car. If I quickly have to go to the other side of town, it's going to drive me there for free. I'm not going to put fuel in because, like you know, these might just be a little heavy on fuel. And that one isn't. That's where I use that. And I can quickly go and pick up everything we need, be back at the house, and I put it back on charge, driving for free. So that is the story of my cars. It's not that I just have cars standing around. I use all of them, especially this one and my truck. Because there's a lot of people, they say, sell the cars, sell this. Guys, if I had to sell that, then I cannot operate this establishment. It wouldn't be possible. And what will I do? Will I load chicken in this one's boot? Will I load all the groceries and things on the truck? Where it's open, and every time I get out there's a lot of stuff on the back and I have to get into a shop for another hour. It's not locked. there's a little cover over it. I can't do that. And what will I load it into the Porsche? Oh, please, I cannot do that. And the BMW does what it's supposed to do. When we have an emergency, I jump into it. We drive to Pretoria, to the vet, and it's costing us almost nothing. It gives me 50 kilometers on a liter of fuel. So it's well worth the money that I paid. And I didn't buy it to do a YouTube video like all these other YouTubers. They drive these cars and they break them within the next, you can't believe it, each episode they break the car. It's not that kind of a channel. This channel is a real channel. This is a life that we're living here, and it shows how it is done and what you need to get this done. If I answer that question, that's not a long answer, but that's why I can't sell the cars to get more money. The helicopters, if they're gone tomorrow, I won't miss them ever. I'm so glad I'm out of that whole thing. I'll never go back. I'd never want to be a pilot again. It's not where I'm welcome. They don't like me. I'm out of there. I won't mix well with those people again. I've only got difficulty from them. I was dragged to court, all kinds of things by them. They're not my friends. You kind of know who's your friends and who's not your friends. It's easy. The ones that gives you hell, they're not your friends. The ones that makes life easier for you, they are your friends. It's a very simple concept, and it works. And they all, when they meet you, they're all stuck up, and they acting like they are better than you. Get out of there. The Porsche people were like that. I was into the Porsches for 20 years. I never joined the Porsche club. You get there, you get insulted. You get insulted by every single person in the Porsche club. I just stood there and I threw my stuff down and I said, I'm leaving. I'm not going to hang out with these creeps. Got into my Porsche and I've gone. They were like that. Maybe because they don't have much money, but they've got a Porsche. And now it looks like they have. And now they're going to act like you don't have anything and you must obey them. Guys, this is like a kindergarten. South Africa is a kindergarten. But yeah, let's go make a turn there on the other side. Okay, I fed you guys the one lot already. I'm going to give you more. So I bought all 100 kilograms of fowl food, that is maize and a mix of the stuff that they eat. I haven't bought dog food yet, but I will. I just had my hands full today going to fetch the chicken for the tigers, and I will probably go there again within a day or two, or maybe in a week when those chickens are a bit bigger. And yeah, we got an extra monkey cage. And then people tell me, give away all your animals. Hey, come on. Give away all your animals and move. Guys, how can you give away all your animals and only keep the tigers and move away? How can you do that? These animals stay here. We stay with them. They are the ones with the YouTube channel. They are the ones getting the money in. We just live here with them. I'm not surprised that if the monkeys and the animals had a system to talk, they might just say, why don't we just get rid of the people, and then we have got the whole zoo house for ourselves. But who's going to do the work? Michael's not going to be there to do the work then. But yeah, it's a win-win situation for us and the monkeys, the dogs, the cats and everyone, so we can all live together here until we die. That's the plan. I would like to live in Texas. Yes, it is nice. I am concerned about the floods. If there's water as high as your fence coming over your property and all your cats are out, or you have to open up for them so they don't drown in their cages, then it's another problem. I think our weather system is the best in the world. I can honestly say we don't have natural disasters. As long as I don't get upset. Look at your little stomach. And blow up the streets in Johannesburg. Have you guys seen that? Yeah, our streets in Johannesburg just lifted up, threw cars up in the sky for nothing. They don't know what caused it. Now they're saying there's a gas leak explosion, but they don't know where it came from. I'm listening to it every day. I want to see them figure that one out. It's gonna be registered as a disaster. Then they can get funding to fix it. If it was the Chinese, it would have been fixed already. I am hearing little animals. Where are you guys? Oh, there's he, inside there. Monkeys! Yeah! Varkie! We've got a lot of steel and stuff that came from the house that just gave up all those monkeys. So we can use it to build more cages. Varkie, he's getting big, guys. He's not Varkie anymore. Now he's a Vark. Look at them. This little thing I built for them back when, in 2019, when we had COVID, and the people would park over there and they will be able to see their monkeys at least. We still didn't have the cage here in the front. Zena! Are you playing? Yeah, so I need the stuff I have. I cannot think of anything now that I don't need. The last car that I sold was my i8. And guys, I got a reasonable price for it. I got what I asked for. I made it much cheaper than it was supposed to be, but I got that amount. And I'll tell you guys, 3 months. 3 months and that money is just gone. And you can't say where. It is everyday decisions that you make. Quickly, we have to help these people. We have to do that. We have to buy some of this. Those people don't have food for their monkeys. And I have seen when I sell something, that money gets eaten up. and it's gone. We cannot replace it. Jackie, what would you say about that?
What? The
About
money?
selling cars?
No, it doesn't work. And all that money goes into food for the animals. Gone.
Yeah. And then you have to eventually walk to go and buy the food for the animals. But yeah, that is quite a mouthful. Yeah, we've tried it, guys. I think people must also remember that I have been doing this for a good 12 years. And I've got the experience, and I have tried everything before. And even before that, come on here. Ah, you're making a noise. Let's get. No, you guys stay there. You guys stay there. No! Just gonna open it again. But yeah, what needs to sell is the helicopters. I've got them for sale, and I'm not giving them away for free. I want a reasonable amount of money, because if I don't, if I sell them for next to nothing, then I am not going to be able to feed all these animals for the next 10 years. That is why I need the amount that I need. And I think it's a very fair price. But there's no point in selling it low and the money is gone in 3 or 4 or 5 months or even a year. And then what do I sell then? You know, we are in a very difficult economic system at the moment. I just had, like I said before, I had some talks with Jean, the guy who's got the other tiger. Guys, you must hear the stories, what people are doing to try and make ends meet here in South Africa. Because remember, all my friends and me and so on, we just said one day, okay, nobody's getting appointed anymore anywhere. You all have your own businesses now. Get out. That's what it was. And you have to start and do something. And the guys who have money, this is a very important thing that people have to understand from South Africa. The young people do not have money. If they had a parent who passed away and left them money, obviously then they have a lot. And they lose it so quick because they buy fast cars and things. I'm talking about the younger generation now. They don't have money. Then we talk about the middle class. The middle class is taxed. Guys, it is all kinds of taxes. I had to take out the licenses on all of my cars the other day. It's taxes. It was a lot of money to get to have these cars on the road. And you have to do it, or they stop you, they give you a fine. The one guy stopped me and I told them, listen, I've been taking pictures of the place is always closed when I get there. And he believed me. I showed him the pictures and he told me, okay, don't worry, I'm not going to write you a fine. Guy was nice. You know, the traffic cops, I have to say, here in South Africa, if you're not funny with them, they're nice. They're really nice. And they stopped me with a car just to take selfies and stuff. You know, it's different. I have to say, from the black community, I get very, very friendly service. in whatever they do. If the guy from the electricity comes here, guys, he's friendly with me. He's friendly with Jackie. They help us. My own people, they want me in jail. They don't like me. They hate me. And it's such a pity. I don't know why it is. But oh, come on, Sagis. Yeah, Frank, that's Sagis. But yeah, I had two guys here yesterday to help me with my electricity, my meter that's been ate by the monkeys. Guys, they sorted it out for me. They were so friendly. I cannot explain it to you. It was, I told them when they left, I owe you guys. I owe you guys. Thank you very, very much. And that's why I say the war that is coming in this country, and I think all over the world, it's not a war between race, because we are all suffering. This is going to be a war between rich and poor. And it's coming quick, because we are being pushed. While there's no economy, how can they push you when there's no economy? Guys, I'm not talking about the economy is low or slow. It's non-existent. So, in South Africa, what can you do to make money? Well, you have to identify who has money. Old people. Old people have money. They are collecting interest for the last 40 years. That's all they do. They don't do nothing else. They just collect interest, because in South Africa the interest has always been high. The interest rate did drop in the last 10 years. It became reasonable. I was able to buy that car. I was able to take out mortgages on my house and buy the helicopters. I didn't know I was getting into a gang that wouldn't want my helicopters to fly, and that would charge an arm and a leg, and that wouldn't buy it from me back because they're so upset that I bought it. I actually bought it at the right price. They wanted to steal it for nothing from the people who were selling it. And so they're all upset with me that I bought it. Okay. And it's just old people who has money. And what do you sell to an old person to get him value and you some money in the pocket? Guys, they buy nothing. They buy food, they buy electricity, and that's it. They will buy probably toys for the grandchildren, and that's it. They don't want anything. So it's basically impossible to make money in this country. And I have done many, many, many things. I can tell you, I can take you through this house and show you everything that I have done. From the molds in my kitchen that I was molding things for cars, up to everything that I've imported and sold. Tiles, synthetic lawn, PVC ceilings, all kinds of things. The one that worked the best was hair extensions. Hair extensions, I sold 10,000 sets. But it's over. Now everybody's got it. Everybody's doing it. So it's not something I plan to do again. I can. And I know how to do I gave the courses. I gave the people all the tools and the machines. I've still got a lot of it. I've got about 500 of those machines that melts the glue. still in my house. So I can go back to that. But I'm a YouTuber. I'm now a YouTuber. I could rather make a video of hair extensions and post it, and I will still get paid. But yeah, that's why I went broke. There is no making money here anymore, guys. This country is turning communistic. Everything is communistic already. If you break your leg, you go to the hospital. Be nice when you get there. Don't roll your eyes. If you know someone who's rolling their eyes, leave them at home. Go there. Be decent. They will fix up your leg for free. Hey, come on. For free. And they will do a damn good job of it. That is what this country is becoming. Let's go up. Maybe there's still some light there. The people that's paying houses, they just started pushing up the interest rate again. They kept on pushing it up and pushing it up and pushing it up. And the last time they did that in 2000, guys just walked away. They just took their stuff and moved. Left those houses as it was. Guys, those houses were falling apart. They were ruining the people for a long time. And then the people just decided, well, no, I'm not paying this house. I'm going to make a video of the house where my brother lived and his family before they left to go and stay in Belgium. Guys, you're going to be shocked. When they left, there's no roof on that house. There's no floor in that house. There's no more walls on that house. You walk in the front gate. You look straight through the house out onto the house next door. The house is stolen. Have you seen what a house that is stolen looks like? Let me just quickly take this, because I have now taken the cat's food again. Let me just put this away. But that is what happens when the interest rate gets hiked here in South Africa, because people cannot afford it. And there's never been a time that I know that it went well, that money was always, you see, how do you give money value? If you have a lot of money and you want to give that money value, all you need to do is make sure everybody sells their goods for that money. And then you just keep the money away from the people. Now your money has value. Now that is what happens here. Even though our money is worthless, if it's being kept away from you, like this week that I just had now, I had no money. I could not do nothing. I couldn't buy a tin of food. And the money was being kept away from me. Now that gives money value. And then someone comes to your house and they say, hey, you want to sell this Porsche? I'll give you 50,000 rand for it. That's like $3,000, guys. And people will sell that out of desperateness. That is how the value of money is made or increased. Keep it away from the people. And when they are not able to pay their bills, not able to pay the rent, buy food, they will have to give in at some point. Now guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to give in at some point anymore. I've decided I'm going to fight it. And I was going to, remember the other day I said, like the big tamale here, I can build these. I can build them perfectly. And I'll put them up for sale. I would like to try to show you my point. I'll build one. I'll get it powder coated. I'll build it professionally. Everything as it should be. And then I'll try and sell it. And I can guarantee you guys, that thing will stay here for 10 years. And nobody will have power. And nobody will buy it. That is South Africa. I'm not in the gang. If you're in the gang, you can import any little thing out of any country and just stack it on those guys' racks, and they will sell it for you. Unfortunately, most of our shops, and it's mostly Portuguese and Greek people who owns that, and that's a gang. They don't allow a guy like me in. I'm not going to become their business partner. They won't. They will sell. They have their guys who they use. I once quoted at our mall. They wanted to get the tiles done, and I had these meter by meter porcelain tiles, the best tiles in the world. And I went to see the guy. I showed him the tiles. He started negotiating. I told him, listen, this is a perfect tile. There's no fault on this tile. It's built for this application. It's 15 millimeters thick. It's a proper tile. You fit it in once and it's there forever. You're not going to change it before the roof falls in. And he looked at me and he said, why would I buy from you? I can just go and buy from my friends at Ferreras. I don't know what that means. But that was what he told me. It was a Greek guy. And it made me realize, doesn't matter what my price is, doesn't matter what my service is going to be like, he will not buy it from me. And when we get to the mall, and there's an escalator that's always broken, and when I walk in there, then the little voice in my head tells me, you see, he never paid the guy that built that escalator, because I can't phone him to come and make a repair on it. That guy probably just said, I'm leaving it. I'm not finishing it. You guys not paying me. That's how South Africa is. Now, I'm not in a gang, and I don't intend to join a gang. There's no way. I'm like this. But I have you guys. And I didn't know I have you guys. And I don't want to. Look, I did get money from you guys last week. And that bailed me out. I could go yesterday. I bought all the food for the whole zoo house. And today I went for the chicken. I'm going to go 3 times for the chicken. I've built that system so we can have electricity to freeze all that stuff. I'm still behind on my houses. I'm behind on my utility bills. The car I'm up to date with. But I still need to make money. And I never thought that I would, like I said, become a beggar. I never thought that. because I could always manufacture anything. I've got 2 helicopters, I've got all these cars, all these things, and I don't have food to eat. Oh, I don't understand that. That just doesn't make sense. Well, I have now cut my food as well. I'm not buying food for myself anymore. I'm only going to be eating from the duck eggs. I'm going to be eating duck egg and duck egg and duck egg and rice and duck egg with pudding and duck egg with peanut butter and duck egg with duck egg. And that's what I'm going to do. It's going to save me 2,000 Rand a month. But that 2,000 would have gone to a company right there. They're not going to get it anymore because they've never spent 1 cent on any of my products or anything. There's no support. So I don't have a choice. I have to do this in order to survive. And the money that you guys gave me, I've got respect for you and for that money that you gave me. I'm not just going to throw that money in anywhere. I'm going to turn those cents over and over and over before I buy something. So I want to say thank you very, very much. You guys you've literally saved our lives. And I'm not underestimating that. Or overreacting on that. You have literally saved our lives with those donations. And there's a few people in the world that's extremely rich, and I've noticed that they do not help you. They don't help you. Not that I want them to, but I just think that the ordinary people whose money comes from a good place, I can force myself and accept a donation from such a person. If you're one of those guys who are extremely rich and you are deciding and not deciding, am I going to help this guy? Don't. Please don't. Keep your money. Because I'm sure we will get it right. But Deborah, Chris, there's a long list. I'm going to make that list. You guys, I'm not going to forget this. I'm constantly thinking, how can is there a method of leaving them something if I die one day? A part of the house, a part of this, a car, something. What can I do? That's my thoughts all the time, because I'm not the taker, I'm a giver. And yeah, but that was a couple of questions that I saw that was being asked to me, and I can just imagine how it can be pulled into a million pieces by some people. But yeah, I also live. I'm not only someone who works forever as a slave. I also want certain things. Otherwise, it's not worth it for me to live. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys very much. Well, guys, that's it. We're at an hour 14 already. I'm going to do my best to sell those helicopters if there's someone in the world. But you see, the thing is, they don't want the helicopters to go out the country. There is methods of doing it, but they want someone to pay here, get them in perfect condition. I think the US, that's a US law. They want that helicopter to fly in to the US. It must be airworthy. But I'm sure there is ways around it. People who know will know. But if there's someone who wants to buy them, I will sell them. But I'm not going to give them away for free. I need to know that I can carry on buying food for these animals until, well, everything just gives up. Well, guys, thank you so much. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. And I will see you again on Saturday. And this time I think I mean it. Well, guys, Chris, have a lovely week. Thank you very much for your help. You have literally saved our lives. All right, guys, have a great week. I'll see you pretty soon. Oh, and sorry, my memory card of my phone is full. So I'm making videos and it tells me this video needs to end now. Au revoir, Sarah. I don't have space on my memory card, and I sat there and I have to delete stuff, and my heart is breaking to delete things because there's pictures of animals and things that I've lost on there. So I want to buy a new memory card before I make new videos, or just transfer the stuff to a computer or something. But my computer broke 2 years ago already and I never repaired it. But I'm on it. I'll see you guys pretty soon. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye, guys. And this time I mean it. Bye.